right, so obviously still working on shot 129, but I've got 50 frames done now. So I figured I'd just kind of show you what we got going so far. And so this is what we got. Whoop. And that's it. That's it so far. Except traffic in the background there moving pretty slow. And yeah, one thing I am happy worked out is underneath their shoes is kind of worked out pretty good. They each have an underneath the shoe thing. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how it's looking. It took a little while to get it, find the groove of it, and there's still a few things that move a little too fast for slow motion. The only thing I'm really worried about is that I'm going to run out of these cars. Like, they're moving in so slowly, but they're still zipping through. So I'm hoping I can still pull that off. That's the only thing I'm kind of like about. And the shadows. The shadows make me insane. But anyway, other than that, the first 50 have been pretty choice, and I'm pretty happy with them, and I'm excited to see where else we go with this, because it's getting to the end, kids. It's really getting to the end, which is crazy and awesome and sad. Well, DL shooting shot 129, but I wanted to get to 100 frames this weekend, and we did, kids. We got to 100 frames. Here, let's check this out. This is what we got going on so far. Boom, flicks this thing, walking, and that's it, obviously. You can see one point over here. These go up. They got caught on something, and I just didn't notice there, just a tiny bit. So it's not a huge thing. But yeah, I gotta say, I'm pretty stoked with how this is looking. Once I kind of got the groove of it, it's just like doing everything in order, having everything kept in good condition. Now, I gotta say, having these things laid out in the correct order, in the correct way they should be, and not mixing them all up as I'm using them, really helps. That organizational tip, just for you guys. But yeah, that'll really help when you're dealing with like tens and tens of legs, as I'm sure you will be often. So anyway, okay, 100 frames, 113 frames left of Stop Motion Sabotage. It's crazy. I'm really stoked with how it's looking so far, and I hope we can just maintain this all the way to the end. What do you say, kids? Let's do it. Hands in. Yeehaw! Yo! What's up? All right, so still working on shot 129, obviously, but I just wanted to show you the cars that are moving in the background, way back here, that are attached to these handles. I just wanted to show you how little they move every frame. We're going to get right in there. All right. So here's the tweezers, and this is how little they move. Do you see that? Tiny movement. We'll do it over here too. And that's it. That's all they move. And then you can see how just that much movement, what it does over the course. Like, look at them, just like cruising along super slow like they are in the original video. And that's something I learned from the first 20 frames that I erased, was I was moving them way too much. Like, you can't even see how much you move them when you're looking at the screen there. But yeah, it gets the job done, which is crazy. Anyway, just wanted to show you that. And yeah, let's get going. We're almost where are we here? Shot 108, so we're not almost near anything. But anyway, we're near 110, so that's cool, right? Yes. All right, so we made it to frame 163, which means we've only got 50 frames left, which means I'm going to save that for the next time, just because kind of, if I keep plugging away on it and I almost get done, then I'll have to come in and do like 20 frames. It's kind of, you got to find your groove, and I find the longer it works, it's like, okay, here it is. Here it is. I don't want the very last things, even though it's at the end of the fade out, so I don't know if you'll see anyway. I just don't want it to be janky and weird. But anyway, I'll show you what we got going so far. This is what we want it to look like up here. And it fades in, he walks, he throws the thing, drops the walkie-talkie, and it fades way out. All right, cool. So then this is what we've got going on right here. There you go. It flips the thing there, drops the walkie-talkie, and then like it's fading way out, fading. So anyway, that's where we're at right now. I'm really stoked with it. I think it looks cool. I think it has a real cartoon vibey thing, like they're taking big long steps, you know what I mean? And yeah, we're almost done, kids. It's gonna be crazy and sad and awesome. So let's be crazy, sad, and awesome together. What do you say? Hands in. Yes! You! All right, kids. Not a huge update here, but this is the last day. This is the last time I'm coming into this room, turning on these lights, and getting everything ready to animate Stop Motion Sabotage. We're going to be wrapped up today, which is so surreal. It's like completely surreal, right? Maybe not to you, but to me, to not have this project is going to be very weird and very, I don't know, very interesting, but also very exciting. And I am excited to finish this, and I am excited to get this out there, because it is something that started up in the old cranium, and it's going to be a real thing in the world, which kind of cool. You know what I mean? But we still got 50 frames to shoot, and I'm excited to get into it. I'm nervous to get into it. I'm a little sad to get into it. But what do you say, kids? Let's wrap this up. All right, y'all. I'll be back to wax philosophically, I'm sure, at the end of this. And maybe even in the middle. I might stop to have a little moment with you. Who knows? I don't know what's going to come today. It's a very weird day. It's a day that this morning, and actually all week, I've been like, oh my God, I can't believe it. We're wrapping this up. So let's get to it, kids. Put your hands in for wrap up. 1, 2, 3, wrap up. Yo! All right, so I'm working on frame 187 here, but I thought I'd like to take a little break just to talk to you about one of the things I love about doing this so much. It's like I've got like a speaker over there, and I've got this playlist of like over 500 songs, like all my favorite songs, all the songs I even kind of like, but I like enough to put on this playlist. I'll put that on, put it on shuffle, and just every song that comes on to me is like, oh yes, this song. And because there's so many songs, not a lot get repeated very much. And I'll put that on, and I'll sit here, and I'll work on this stuff, and it's just the best. I'm not going to say I'm going to miss that, because I'm not going to be done doing stop motion, right? I've got other things to do, but I'm still going to have my music and still be in here. But that's one of the things that I love about this process and this project. And I just wanted to share that with you. These are the things that I am super stoked to get to do. And so, all right, let's get to this. 187, I got like 26 or 27 frames left. I'm not sure. I'm not into math. I'm a stop motion animator. I don't know math. But yeah, let's get to it, kids. Let's get to it. All right, hands in. Whoa! This was a shot where I had to go at it a couple of times because I had the wrong size legs at one point. They didn't look quite right. And then once I got the right legs, it all kind of fell into place. And it was honestly just a lot of going back and forth and doing everything in order just to keep everything straight. Because it's like you have the cars moving, you have each of their legs, each of their bodies, and just kind of going left to right on the shot kind of kept me on it and kind of kept my mind off the idea that this was the last time I was doing this. And that was very exciting and also very intimidating and kind of sad, to be honest. Rio! All right, kids, here it is, the last frame of Stop Motion Sabotage. You guys were there for the first one, so I figured you got to be here for the last one, right? And so this is what we got it looking like. Not that it matters, because this will all be in the darkness of the fade out, but let's do it up, kids. Here we go. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. That's the end of Stop Motion Sabotage. The animating part, anyway, you know. I just gotta say that this project has been so awesome. I've loved every frame of it, making every single thing, even though the making the things makes me crazy. But the whole project was so fantastic. And the only other things that I could say might mean as much would be this here. That's the first thing I ever did about the music scene in my town. Or this here. And that's the IMAP that I made. This is obviously a poster of it. But like, I cut out all of these eyes individually and glued them on. And it was a project that was just for me. Kind of like how this project was kind of just for me. It was just to get better at stop motion. That was the whole point. But one thing that, oh man. One thing that really hit me with this project was it was like, this is going to sound stupid, but like not hanging out with the Beastie Boys and Spike Jonze, but like having that rush of excitement that when a new record would come out or when you go see them live. And this has kind of kept that going. Like, they're still there. And MCA's still there. And there's the three of them are together. As I was doing this, I wasn't thinking about Beastie Boys now. I was just thinking about creating this. And not being able to like have that is probably the thing I'm going to miss the most about this project. Because, yeah, I love Beastie Boys more than just like a band. I always say they're the best friends I've never met. And they are. But one more thing, hopefully it's not so much of a bummer thing, but one thing I really want to do is I'm dedicating this project to Dogfood, Mrs. Robinson, and Jackson, the cats who are in the studio with me, in the apartment and here, and have all passed away during the making of this project. I love you guys. I love this project. I love all of you who have watched, who have liked, who have commented, who have told your friends. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And anyway, this isn't going to come out right away. I'm kind of got some pipe dreams and Hail Marys that I'm going to throw out there to see what could happen. But there is a trailer coming out, so stay tuned. There will be updates. I think I'm just holding on and I don't want to stop this. But, kids, here we go. Stop Motion Sabotage. It's in the books. Put your hands in, everyone. 1, 2, 3, hands in! Whoa, my goodness. Okay. That was a big one, wasn't it? And I was all over the place because it was such a huge thing. I didn't even show you the shot that we were spending so much time working on. And even bigger, I didn't even mention the help of my wife, who helped out on a couple of the shots and who also didn't mind that I was like by myself in the back room in the apartment and now in the basement in the house. And huge shout out to my wife. And I'm the worst for not even, I was so scrambled. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. But anyway, let's check out this shot. What do you say? So here's what we want it to look like up here. And boop, fades in, then walking, he tosses whatever he has there. He drops the walkie-talkie, and it's this enormous fade out for goddamn ever. All right. So then here is what we made here. Walking, tosses whatever. And he drops the walkie-talkie and they walk, and then it's going to fade out, obviously. All right, there's one major issue, and it comes up over here with the cars. So you can kind of see them, the ones on the left there, and all of a sudden they start to go up, and then they go up again, and you can see this stuff down here. The fade out part, and you won't see it, and it was something I didn't notice because they're moving so small. And then when I looked, I saw them moving up because they were stuck on something, and it makes me nuts, but not too nuts. And it's also kind of a funny, like, even after all this, I'm still learning how to do stuff. But anyway, all right, kids, that's the shot, that's the video, and that's all, folks. Hope I don't get sued for that. But anyway, yeah. Here we go, kids. Into the future. We are now living in a world where stop motion sabotage exists. Whoa. Yo. Just here. It's all done, obviously. I've been wrestling with the idea of tearing everything down because, like, I'm like, oh, man. And I got Beastie Boys, obviously, on the speaker here. And this was the first Beastie Boys song I ever heard because it opened on License to Ill, and my friend Corey gave me the tape. And when he gave it to me, he said, "This is rap music." And I went home and listened, and this was the first thing I heard. And with this coming on right now, with this wrapping up and everything, I know it's ridiculous, but it's like, okay, wrap this up. It's like a new beginning kind of thing. It's kind of boosted me to hear this song while this is happening. So I just wanted to say that. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. I don't know. Felt cute. Might delete later. But anyway, I'm going to tear this down for the last time. I'm going to tear down the last thing of Stop Motion Sabotage. Okay, kids. Let's do this. Tear it down!